Welcome back to another episode of Aquarium. I keep saying that this is like the last time I'll play it, even though I recorded like 2 other episodes. But I'm just gonna keep on going until the end, I guess. I think we're almost to the end. I'm pretty sure. I don't really know, to be honest. Okay, let's continue.
ロードするよ。本当に大丈夫？なのにどうして私たちを守るためにこんな。
Aqua clutches the cat to her chest as tears pour down her cheeks. I get down on one knee and bow deeply to the cat. Thank you. We will never forget you. I thank the cat for giving us another chance. As I do, Aqua continues weeping. If I could, I would wait here until Aqua calms down, but we don't have that kind of leisure. We cannot waste the life that Sister Miss Marine and this cat have given us. We have to survive even just a second longer. To do that, Aqua needs to stand up and we need to keep moving. I turn my heart cold and tap Aqua's shoulder. Got to go. We'll caught in the fire if we stay here.
無理だよ。逃げ道なんてないよ。どうせこのまま二人とも死んじゃうんだ。
Maybe so, but we have to stay alive as long as we can, for the sake of those who risk their lives to protect us. If we give up here, their deaths will be in vain. I don't want that.
ほんのちょっと長生きできたからってどうなるっていうの？
I want to be with the person I love for even just a second longer. I want people to remember us. Remember that we once lived. It might just be me being selfish. People might even laugh at me for saying such pointless and stupid things. But even so, I want to spend as much time as I can with you, Aqua. I stare into Aqua's eyes and pour out my heartfelt feelings for her. Aqua bites her lip as she holds back her tears. She then looks at me.
私だってテオと一緒にいたい。だって子供の頃からずっとテオのこと好きなんだもん。メイドになる前だって、なった後だって、恋人になってからだってずっとテオのこと考えなかった日がないくらい愛してるんだもん。
Aqua's words rumble in my heart and I feel tears welling up. But I can't let myself cry yet. We have to survive first, so I steel myself and take a big breath. Let's run just a little further, just a little longer. Okay. We entwine our fingers and hold each other's hands tightly. Our hands are covered in sweat and mud, but we don't have time to worry about such trivial things. We continue forward, weaving through breaks in the flames and climb higher and higher. Without any sense of time, we just keep walking. Then suddenly we reach the edge of the forest and stand in front of a cliff. From the sound of water flowing down, it seems to be 20 or 30 meters high.
行き止まりみたい。急いで引き返そう。
No, I don't think we can. I turn around to see the fire closing in behind us. This area is close to the river, so it appears to be slowing down the fire. And we're sure that even this area will be consumed in time. Damn it. If I could just get you out of here.
ダメ。私はテオから離れないよ。何があっても絶対。
I hear a hint of anger in her voice. Giving in, I lower my head to her. So I promise to never make you feel sad or lonely.
助かるときは二人一緒。約束だよ。
I didn't ask her about what would happen if we didn't get out of here. I don't ask her about what would happen if we didn't get out of here, because I'm sure her answer is the same as mine. Aqua then crouches down and starts digging the ground with a branch. Aqua, what are you doing?
猫のお墓作ってあげようと思って。ちゃんと弔ってあげないとかわいそうだし。
Aqua turns her gaze to the motionless cat. If its stomach isn't stained with blood, it would look like she isn't. If its stomach isn't stained with blood, it would look just like it's sleeping peacefully.
ごめんね。二人で生き残る方法を考えなきゃいけないのに わがまま言って。
No, it's not selfish. This is important. I pick up a nearby stone and start digging alongside her. We'd be dead by now if this cat hadn't saved us. We have to think it properly.
このまま放置なんてできないよ。
In silence, we continue to dig a grave and bury the cat. I then place a stone on top of a headstone and Alvar offers flowers he picks
あり
nearby.
がとう猫。私たちを守ってくれて、おかげで少し長く生き延びられたよ。もし来世で出会えたらいっぱいお礼させてね。
Olga puts her hands together and gently closes her eyes. I also do the same and pray for the cat's repose. After finishing our prayers, I decide to tell Aqua about what's going to happen to us. Hey, Aqua.
言わなくてもわかるよ。逃げ道もうないんでしょ。
How did you
だ
know?
って手を顔に出やすいんだもん。口に出さなくてもバレバレ。
I'm sorry, but I don't know what to do anymore. My chest feels tight, filled with feelings of helplessness and frustration. If only we had gone off the mountain quicker. If only we had escaped to a village before the fire was set. Thinking about all the what ifs, all the things we could have done, I feel nothing but regret and my heart sinks.
謝らないで。テオは一生懸命頑張った。私一人だったらすぐに丸焦げになってたもん。それに最後の思い出が悲しい顔なんて嫌だよ。笑顔でいいよ。ね。
You're so strong,
そんな
Aqua.
ことないよ。私だってめちゃくちゃ怖いよ。でもテオが一緒だから。テオには笑顔の私を覚えていてほしいから。だから笑顔になれるの。怖い気持ちなんかに負けてたまるかって。
Holding back the tears in the corners of her eyes, Aqua forces a smile. Her shoulders are trembling and it looks like she could burst into tears at any moment. She says she's not, but Aqua really is strong. So I also try my best to smile. It's hard to smile when you try to force yourself, huh? Even though it's usually so easy. Well, am I smiling?
全然すっごく泣きそうになってる。もう世話が焼けるな。
Saying that, Aqua draws closer to me. I can see each of her eyelashes, and I can even feel her breath on my skin. Aqua, what are you?
少ししゃがんで。
Aqua stands on the tip of her toes and presses her forehead against mine.
子供の頃にお母さんにやってもらったの。元気の出るおまじないって。どう？少しは元気出そう？
Yeah.
なんか歯切れ悪いな。私じゃ元気になれない？
No, that's not true. I'm just a little embarrassed.
たまにはいいじゃん。私はいつも恥ずかしいこと言われてるんだから。私だってテオの恥ずかしがるところ見てみたいよ。
Aqua's gentle smile helps my shoulders relax. I realize I'm still here with the person I love, and that alone fills my heart.
やっとテオが笑ってくれた。ほんと世話が焼けるよね。でもよかった。やっとテオの役に立てたよ。ずっとテオに引っ張られてきたからちょっと気にしてたんだ。足手まといになってるんじゃないかって。
You're not holding me back. You're the only reason I've made it this far, Aqua. If it wasn't for you, I would have given up long ago.
大げさって思うけど、私も同じ気持ち。テオと一緒だったから頑張れた。もっともっと一緒に頑張りたかった。私、テオと一緒にやりたいことたくさんあったんだ。もっと一緒に遊びたかった。お世話もしたかった。旅行も行きたかった。もっと一緒に毎日を過ごしたかった。そんなささやかな夢ももう叶えられないんだね。
Seeing Aqua smile sadly, my body moves on its own. I hold her hands and I can feel them slightly
でも
trembling.
ね、一番叶えたかった夢は叶ったんだよ。何のことかわかる？ それはね、テオともう一度出会って昔のことを話すこと。諦めそうな時もあったけど、でもテオはちゃんと私のことを思い出してくれた。ありがとう、テオ。私のことを思い出してくれて、夢叶えてくれて。
No matter how many times I forget, I will always remember you again and again, I promise.
私も約束する。テオのこと絶対に忘れないよ。
The trees around us are on fire, and I feel the raging heat closing up on us. This is it.
喉が焼けちゃいそう。息が苦しい。
Let's get away from the fire as much as we can. Saying that, I lead Aqua closer to the edge of the cliff. We got so close that if we took a few more steps, we'd fall off. It's a long way down, and I can hear the waterfall splashing at the very bottom.
高いな。覗き込んだだけで下に吸い込まれそうだよ。テオ、ちゃんと手を握っててね。
I nodded and entwined my fingers with hers.
テオの手汗びっしょりだ。
Sorry. I panic and try to take my hand back, but Aqua keeps a firm grip.
話しちゃダメ。最後までテオに触れてたい。
I nodded and tightened my grip. Does that
ちょっ
hurt?
とだけ。でも平気。テオの全部を感じたいから。
We just hold our hands and stand here, looking up at the night sky.
綺麗な星空。まるで星が降ってくるみたい。戦争が起きたり、森が燃やされたりしても、空は全然変わらないんだね。
But I'm sure that when we met, and from now on as well, it will always be the same.
これから先か。ねえテオ、私がみんなの前で歌った歌覚えてる？絆の大切さとか、一度途切れた絆はまたつなぎ直せるって歌。
Of course I remember it.
私ね、あの歌に書かれてること本当だと思ってるんだ。だってテオとはまた出会えた。ヴィランスでもみんな仲直りできた。だからマリンとかお嬢様とか猫とかテオとか、みんなの絆がここで途切れちゃっても、来世とかここじゃない世界でまた絆を結べるんじゃないかって思ってる。
Some other world? What do you mean?
お腹いっぱいご飯が食べられて平和に暮らせる世界とか。
I like that. That sounds amazing. I should imagine the other world that Aqua envisions. A world where Aqua's sister Marine, the cat, and I all live together happily. A world without pain and no sadness. A world without pain and no sadness. Oh, how I wish we could live in such a place.
ねえテオ、最後に一つわがまま言っていい？
Of course, whatever you say, I'll do it.
今から歌う歌を聞いててほしいの。ヴィランスで歌ったあの曲を。テオ、私の歌には力があるって言ってたでしょ。だからきっとこの歌を覚えててくれれば、違う世界に行ってもまた出会えると思うの。だって一度結んだ絆は何度でも結び直せるから。
Yeah, I'll remember the song. I'll use it to find you, no matter what world you're in. Because where you are, Aqua, that's where I
あ
belong.
りがとうテオ。私テオのために精一杯歌うね。そっと光る二つの星に願いましょう。いつまでもそばで笑い合えるように。
Aqua begins gently singing a melody. Her beautiful voice cuts through the thick smoke stretching out into the starry night sky.
心が傷ついて涙が溢れても
Perhaps due to the smoke, Aqua suddenly coughs. I show my worry through my hand, but Aqua continues to sing.
あなたは優しくて隣で寄り添ってくれた
The smoke thickens and our breath becomes shallower. Just breathing is difficult enough, but Aqua continues to sing. Trying to bring myself just a little closer to her, I take a deep breath. When our hearts were full brimming with happiness, he always smiled next to me. Aqua understands as I start singing. And Aqua understands as I start singing, so we begin taking turns, forever hand in hand.
離さないから
If we close our eyes,
きっとまた会えるよ
our hearts become one and we both understand what each other is thinking. The joy of singing together, the fear of dying, her wishes for the next life, and the despair of our bond breaking. And also the hope of mending our broken bond. Suddenly, our little ensemble formed by shared feelings comes to an end.
手を
Aqua squeezes my hand. We don't need words anymore. Our hearts became one through our singing. Sparks fly all around us, burning holes in our clothes. Our bodies are covered in burn marks and blisters. We continue to smile, gazing at each other. That's because we truly believe that this isn't goodbye. See you later, Aqua. Yeah, see you later. Natalie embrace Aqua so we don't get separated. Then for a moment the clouds break and we can see the full moon. I'll find you as many times as I need to, and I will go to you, Aqua.
私もテオに届くようにずっと歌い続ける
Because broken
結
bonds.
び直せる
In that moment, a sudden gush of wind sway our bodies, letting the wind carry us. We lightly kick off the ground. For a moment, I feel like I'm floating. Then the sound of the wind stops. Hold on to Aqua, feeling her warmth until the very end. The bond destroyed. Lose all your memories, although... Ow? Oh, that was the, achievement that popped up. Ow? I feel sudden shock through my back and reflexively open my eyes. I see a familiar ceiling and light, and after a few seconds, I realize that I'm in my room. And then it occurs to me that I've fallen out of bed. Ow, that was weird. This never happened to me before. Maybe it's because I slept in an awkward position, but the back of my head feels fairly heavy. I stand up to stretch, and as I do, I see my reflection in the window. My hair is a complete mess, and I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Just lazy old me enjoying summer break to the fullest. Yawn. Well, that was one bizarre dream. I was the son of a noble, fell in love with a maid, and at the end jumped off a cliff. It was like some terrible fan fiction. I guess I've just been watching too much anime like that lately. Scratching my head, I sit on my bed. It was a dream that's completely the opposite of my actual life. Yet it just feels so real, it just felt so real, and I can't still. Okay. And I can still feel the sensation of the raging fire and throwing myself off the cliff. It was realistic for a dream, but I guess it's still just a dream. Wanting to forget all about this gloomy and depressing feeling, I pick up my phone. As usual, I open my social media app to check my timeline feeds, but then a video ad pops up. Normally I'd ignore it, but for some reason I tap play. This song, it feels like I've heard it somewhere before. But I can't be sure if I actually heard it if somewhere or if I'm just mistaking it for some other similar song. I feel an itch at the back of my head, so I click the link and figure out where I've heard it. The link takes me to some channel on a streaming site. It's a channel called Aqua Cheer. The moment I see that name, I feel a strange sudden rush of nostalgia. At the same time, tears come flowing out uncontrollably. Huh? That's weird. Why does this make me feel so lonely and sad? But I also feel so happy at the same time. But as I clutch my phone dazed and confused, the channel refreshes. It looks like a live stream just started. I somehow feel an urge like it's calling me, so I tap the thumbnail and open the stream.
皆さんどうも、こうくん、みなとあくあです。
The moment I see her, I just stare, intently forgetting to even breathe. I don't know how. I don't know who she is. This is the first time I've ever seen her. And yet,
今日は久しぶりの雑談枠ってことでね、いろいろおしゃべりしていければいいなって思います。
for some reason, I can't take my eyes off her.
って私放送の告知してないじゃん。完全ゲリラじゃん。やばやば。ちょっと待ってね、今告知してくるから。これでよしと。ふう、焦った。それでね、今日は夢の話をしようと思って配信の枠を取ったんだ。すっごい不思議な夢だったからみんなにも聞いてほしいの。夢の中でね、私は貴族に仕えるメイドさんになってたの。船長が先輩メイドで、お嬢様が吹雪ちゃん。私はスーパーウルトラなんでもパーフェクトなメイドさんって言いたいところなんだけど、新人だったから結構ミスが多かったんだよね。料理失敗したり、バケツひっくり返したり。ってちょっとコメントさ、なんで想像通りとか、それはそうってのばっかなの？料理ぐらいちゃんとできますし、あんなのレシピ通りにすれば失敗しないじゃん。
The chat's going crazy and I can hardly read any of it. Oh, they have the same dream. She's really popular.
それで、まあメイドとして毎日を過ごしてたんだけど、最後はあんまり後味良くなかったんだよね。敵に追われて森に逃げ込む羽目になって、最後は崖から飛び降りて、思わず夢占いで調べちゃったよね。やばい夢見ちゃったんじゃないかって思って。
Working as a maid in a mansion and jumping off a cliff. It's so much like my dream that there's no way this can be a coincidence. I can't quite explain it. But I feel something strange
で
in
も
me.
ね、なんか忘れてる気がするんだよね。夢の内容は大体合ってるはずなんだけど、船長と吹雪ちゃんの他にもう一人いる気がしてさ。誰だったんだろう。まあ、リスナーのみんなからしたら知らんがなって話だよね。ごめんね、変な話しちゃって。
No, I'm sure I know you. Otherwise, there's no reason for my heart to be pounding this much. Wanting to somehow tell her about these feelings, I start typing a comment. Broken bones can always be mended. But the words filled with my heartfelt thoughts get immediately lost in the sea of comments. It only appeared to for a few seconds, so there's no way she could have seen it. But just as I think that,
絆は途切れてもまた結び直せる。え、これって、
she stays silent for a bit.
ああ、みんなごめんね。ちょっとぼーっとしてた。じゃあ次の話題ね。最近ハマってるゲームがあって、
Like flipping a switch, she brushes it off and returns to her stream. I don't know how or why she singled out my comment or why it made her freeze. But I don't think it's a coincidence that we pretty much had the same exact dream. I wonder if there's some kind of connection. I subscribe and decide to continue watching her streams.
ああ、今 配信も楽しかったな。毎日やること多くて大変だけど、明日も頑張ろうって思えたな。
I remember the beautiful starry sky from my dream, my childhood days as a farmer's daughter, and the days I spent at the mansion as a maid.
大切な人と過ごした忘れられない日々。
I couldn't say it on my street, but we shared a deep, everlasting bond. I can't remember what kind of person he was, but it was just a dream anyway. So none of it is possibly real. I don't want to forget these feelings I have in my heart. Broken bonds can always be mended.
二人が思い合えばいつか必ず絆は結び直せるんだ。あなたもきっとそう思ったんだよね。
I think about the person who showed up in the comments who face I don't even know. I don't know why they said those exact words, but I feel the same way. As always, the night sky I see from my window is different from the one in my dream. But somehow it feels similar.
高いところにいて雲が急に晴れて満月を見て、その直前に歌ってたのは確かこの曲だったっけ。
Finally, I take a deep breath. Wherever you are in this world, I hope this song reaches you.
Entagram
We finished the game!
Aquarium.
Okay, I think I'll... Wait, there's extra? English?
ならば僕と一緒に飛び降りてくれるかい、この崖から。
あなたと一緒でしたら何も怖くはございません。
僕もさ、君との絆は永遠だと信じている。来世でまた会おう。そして結婚しよう。
新人メイドのアクアです。よろしくお願いします。こんな風に抱っこされるの初めてですし、タイトル画面に戻るよ。エンターグラム。アクアリウム。
A
思い
bonus.
出を振り返るよ。
Extra menu. Wow.
一緒に聞こうよ。
Okay, I guess I'm done with the game. Okay, I will just stop recording now.